Alright, hello everybody, Deadmau5 here. I'm going to be doing a video on the RC mod. Now, this is an RC cars mod, but the only problem is that there's no cars. The cars will be here very soon. They are already in the process of making cars. You guys weren't supposed to see that. They are already in the process of making cars and are in the process of making other RC cars. But right now, there's only two cars that you can get in the latest version, and that is the RC Trainer Plane and the RC Octocopter. These are the only two planes that you can get right now. They are planning on making more, as I said, so we plan to get more. But first, I'm going to show you how to start them. Now, these will crash your game unless you get something that it does not tell you to get. What you have to do is you have to go in here. Don't worry about that. We have to go in here and you have to download version 3.0.1.1, and then of course, you know, if 1.7.10, 1.7.2, or these. But you have to download JBullet. And you have to download this, otherwise it will crash your game every time you try to load up this. So, I don't know if you have to get it for this, but I do know you have to get it for this. So, make sure you download JBullet and stick it into your mods folder. Once you do that, you should be good to go. It won't pop up as a mod, but you'll know it works once you place the RC cars down and it works. You know, and the planes don't crash your game. Oh, come on. But anyway, now that that's settled, I will leave the link in the description to this mod, but first of all, let's get to this. First, we're going to start off with the RC Trainer's Plane. So, you're going to need the remote, but as you can see, you start up and it says, no RC profile, no signal. So, what that means is that the plane isn't turned on. So what you have to do is you have to right click on this, and you will hear beeping and okay. Well, I broke that one. Dang it. Why do I always do this? But what you do is you click on it and it'll beep. Like that. And these things do have a lot of physics. And it's really cool. So now when you start this up, it will lock you in place. As you can see, you're locked in place. Now, what the buttons are to start this thing up, you press W to start it up. As you can see, the propeller starts rotating. Press S to stop. And then as you can see, this moves the rudders. Up and down moves the rudders. And this moves the rudders left and right, the other rudders. And then that moves it that way. The A and D move the I can't remember what it's called, but you guys can see it moving, right? You guys can see it. But these move this, the right and left arrows move the front thing, or the WASD, no, wait, WASD doesn't do that. So you basically maneuver this with the arrows and A and D. So let's get this thing started, but what they've just added in the mod is now a chance to have a camera view. Well, of course, you can't see that, but it is a camera view. And what you do is you just press F5, and once you get to this view, just click it one more time, and you're here, and then you can click it to look at the front. But as you can see, once you go into this view, you will have a bunch of different things on your screen. You don't really need to worry about them unless, you know, the range gets too far. But you can worry about your throttles, and the weapons are not in the mod right now, but they will be shortly. Because I know you guys are probably thinking that. Now, this is a lot to take in, so I'm sorry about that, but anyway, let's get to flying. So, you have to hold W, and then you can fly. And then, once it gets up to speed, it's at 100% speed, so now you can fly around. You can do barrel rolls. You can do flips, fly upside down if you wanted to. I've gotten sort of good with flying these, but I'm not the greatest, so. Oh God, that didn't happen. Oh! Let's do a stall. Coming down! Woohoo! I love flying these things because they're so much fun. Alright. Oh, shoot! You guys didn't see that. Alright, so, as you guys can see, I do have a lot of things set up. It's where the mod was, or where my mod showcase is. So, oh, sweet! So that's why there's a lot of stuff in the world, but we're not talking about that right now. But as you can see, you can fly it around the world. It works perfectly. And they said go ahead and report any bugs. I don't see any bugs in this mod. There's legit no bugs in this mod. As you can see, it just flies tremendously. I mean, I'm not a very good flyer, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, like, the quadcopter is even harder than this, and I can fly it. Well, sorry, the octocopter. I'm used to saying quadcopter because I have one. But I just did that to show you guys. Now you cannot drive it. Once it makes that particle effect, you are completely done for. You have crashed your plane and now cannot drive it. It will show that you, as you can see, are stuck. And it will show that you have, that the plane is active. But it is not, it is broken, and there is no way to fix it. So as you can see, it does show, and it says trainer plane signal. It said it's all good, but it's not. You have broken your plane and might as well just throw it away. But if I'm not mistaken, you can just place it right back down and you have basically a brand new plane. So I'm guessing that's probably one of the glitches in the mod, is that they don't stay broken, but I don't know if he meant that or not. But now we're on to the quadcopter. Now this thing is super hard to control. I think that... Okay. But this thing is super hard to control. You just drive it exactly like the, thing you start, or the, trainer's plane. You drive it and run it exactly like it. But, except for, it's, of course, you know, a quadcopter. But it starts out the same, and the keys are all the same. It's just hard to control. So, let's just get into this view. This thing is super hard to control. Oh, I broke it. See? I already broke it. And I believe it's out of range. Yep, it's out of range. Well, dang. So, as you can see, it can go out of range, so you cannot retrieve it, because if you do, let's just say, stick it over here, start it up, and you're all the way over here, you can press, oh shoot, I forgot the button. I forgot the buttons, guys, I'm sorry. You can press Y to retrieve it, and boom, it's right back there. But one problem with this mod is before, when you didn't have the camera like this, it was super hard to control. As I will say, you guys saw how good I was flying it before. You can't tell where the heck you are or what's happening. So, as you can see, I've already crashed it. What is going on? It's actually now having trouble. So, as you can see, very hard to control. But that's just about all this mod has to offer, surprisingly. They are planning on adding... Oh, shit. Break the copter. Thank you. That's all this mod really has to offer, is it's just RC planes. Now, again, like I said, they are planning on adding more. They just haven't been able to. But that's just about all there is to show for this mod. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. You guys can go ahead and check it out. You guys can go ahead and check this mod out. I'll leave a link in the description. Might not be the best mod showcase, but dang is it fun to fly these things. Don't worry about that. And I'm going ahead and leave you off with me flying an airplane and just about crashing. So I'm going to go ahead and fly it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Wow. Just wow. I got this. Seriously, man. Seriously. Alright, so I'm going to leave you guys with me flying an airplane. Oh, dang it. Okay, I give up. And I will now finally leave you guys off with me flying an airplane. Go ahead and close out the video now, because this is all that I'm going to do. And I'm not going to commentate on it. Bye! Dead.